like a dog.
Hey man, I'm trying to stay focused. The NFL, it won't let me. It's like it's pounding inside me. Sometimes I think it's beyond me.
You know who running the city. You know who running the city. The Cleveland Browns getting gritty, like tap water from a city. You know who running the city. You know who running the city. The Cleveland Browns getting gritty, like tap water from a city.
I got the keys to my city. The dog pound is getting gritty. They stampede through the city. Hey, Cleveland's on fire. Come check out the city. The Browns is hot like it's sunny. We tailgating every Sunday. Like prime time on the Monday, we hitting them hard and leaving them running. Hey, Miles Garrett is a beast. It's hard to keep him on the leash. You don't believe me? Check the street. We hot in the kitchen and bringing the heat. A Baker Mayfield on the field. The competition getting killed. Odell Beckham running routes. We had to get him out the house. Stephen A. Shut your mouth. My city's on fire. Ain't no putting it out.
You know who running the city. You know who running the city. The Cleveland Browns getting gritty, like tap water from a city. You know who running the city. You know who running the city. The Cleveland Browns getting gritty, like tap water from a
Hey
city.
man, I'm trying to stay focused. The NFL, it won't let me. It's like it's pounding inside me. Sometimes I think it's behind me.
You know who running the city. You know who running the city. The Cleveland Browns getting gritty, like tap water from a city. You know who running the city. You know who running the city. The Cleveland Browns getting gritty, like tap water from a city.
Cut the whole city down the ride. We keep a spirit in the sky. We 747 bound. Yeah, we ain't never coming down. You just drop us off in the stands with 100,000 Brown fans. You know what's going down with the orange and brown. You better back it up. We ain't playing. Hey, fair Shank ain't no robbery. I'm a Brown fan, so not me. If they win or lose, I ain't singing the blues. We still cheering them on. You can't stop me. We pushing through cause we coming. Get Chill the ball and he's running. Boy, ain't no future in stunting. We a playoff team, so stop fronting.
You know who running the city. You know who running the city. The Cleveland Browns getting gritty, like tap water from a city. You know who running the city. You know who running the city. The Cleveland Browns getting gritty, like tap water from a city. You know who running the city. You know who running the city. The Cleveland Browns getting gritty, like tap water from a city. You know who running the city. You know who running the city. The Cleveland Browns getting gritty, like tap water from a city.
Walk 'em like a dog. 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 We gon' walk 'em like a dog. Walk 'em like a dog. We gon' walk 'em like a dog. Walk 'em like a dog. We gon' walk 'em like a dog. Walk 'em like a dog. We gon' walk 'em like a dog. Walk 'em like a dog. We gon' walk 'em like a dog.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's time, y'all. It's going down like chicken wing, cornbread, and Kool-Aid. I'm your host, OG Shanksta. And my special guest, we got some special topics to talk about today, which is the Cleveland Browns. I got my main man, Mick Beats, in the building.
Beats. What's up? What's up, Cleveland? Hey, OG, we back, man.
We are back,
the
man.
first episode of the third season of the Walk 'em Like a Dog.
Of the Walk 'em Like a Dog.
man.
It is going down like chicken wing, cornbread, and Kool-Aid.
Wow.
We got two special guests in the house today. We got my main man, Mr. Jason Wish, on the phone.
Jason, you there, Jason?
What's going on, guys?
And I got my main man.
What's up, man?
And also we have my main man, LaRick Calhoun.
You there, Larick?
Yes, sir.
Is on the phone. What's
All right,
going
so,
on?
So hold on. I got to get the proper introduction, though. My man, Jason Wish, is a diehard Browns fan so much, he started his own Browns bunch.
Okay.
And we got a picture of that coming up. We're going to show you in a minute. And then we got my man, LaRick Calhoun.
LaRick
He's
Calhoun.
not really a sportsman like that, but he's a businessman, and he does
Yes,
exercise from time to time. He has the 2XL group. Give it up for
2XL.
him. Yeah, give it up. Yeah, what's up, fellas? How y'all been, man? It's been a little while. We had y'all on our podcast last year. How you been, Jason, first of all?
I've been doing pretty well, my man. Waiting for the Browns season. Glad it's finally here.
I'm glad it's here too, man. I am so glad it's here.
Hey, Jason, tell the little people about the Browns bunch and just what you got going on with your fanship of the Cleveland Browns.
The Browns. We're a tailgating club that started in 2005, originally as the Braylon Bunch. Braylon Edwards used to take good care of us as far as certain things like season tickets and whatnot. When we got hip to him getting traded, we also had the name Browns Bunch on the back burner. We've been the Browns Bunch since 2009.
Okay.
Wow, that's nice, man.
Yeah, we're in the Muni lot every home game, every Sunday home game. We are in the Muni lot bright and early.
Right, and you got a website or you got a Facebook that has quite a bunch of followers. And what are you doing with your followers, and what is some of the goals of the Browns bunch, pretty much?
Our goal is to represent our city and the Cleveland Browns the best that we can. We do a charity event every year called Dogs for the Dogs. This year will be the 14th annual of that.
Oh, wow.
It's going to be on October 23rd at Grindstone Tap House during the Browns-Ravens game in Berea.
All right.
Grindstone Tap House with my man.
Yeah, Grindstone Tap House. And what we do is
Matt,
we raise money.
You talking about Matt now? Matt and and Jason used to work with.
Yeah, no, Justin Costanzo and his father. Yeah, they used to own it. Yeah. But no, what we do at that event is we raise money and awareness for local non-kill dog shelters. That's why we named it Dogs for the Dogs.
Oh, wow.
It's a Browns-related event. Tons of people, good food, entertainment, the whole shebang.
Well, OG Shanksta has definitely got to come there for that event and perform "Welcome Like a Dog." I got to do it.
For sure, Jason. Let's hook that up, man.
Got to do it, man.
All right, we can do
that. Got to do that.
When is that event? You saying?
October 23rd.
Okay.
You got a date, Jason. You got a date. We got somebody else special on the phone. A guy that I've been knowing for a while and doing business with. He the real biz coach is what they call him. And he has the 2XL group, and he has a lot of other things. And he's getting involved with us. We got a special announcement with Welcome Like a Dog and a joint venture event we're going to do with him. His name is LaRick Calhoun. Give it up, y'all.
LaRick!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's going on, man?
What's up, LaRick?
Hey, I'm here, man. I'm excited.
Yeah,
hey, this is going to be the first year that I took 51 years to turn around and say, I'm getting ready to be. I was always a Brown supporter because I'm in Cleveland, so by default,
man. You just let the cat out the bag, man. You can't take it back, man. What you about to say?
No. Hey, look, I've always been there because at the end of the day, I'm a fan for everything that's got to do with my land. But now I'm getting ready to really pay attention and start trying to understand football more. Just after that event yesterday, man, it was just so fun being around all those Browns and just seeing their hearts and seeing how they.
Yeah, tell them about
What's the name of the event you went to? What's the name of the event you went to?
I went to the Taste of the Browns.
It
was a fundraiser for the Cleveland Food Bank, and and that was just that just really that was exciting for me. Just to see everybody, and it just got that much more real. See the stadium, see all the players, see just the different people that. Yeah, that made me say, you know what? Now if I look at the game, I can kind of see some of the names of the people and, and just really root them on because at least I got a selfie with them or something like that. I don't know, but I'm gonna be on it. I like that.
Hey, Jason, Are you familiar with the Taste of a Browns event they do every year? I guess I don't know how long they've been doing it.
24 years.
I got to be honest, I have not yet heard of that.
Where was it at? Where was it at, Lorraine?
It was at the Browns at the First Energy Stadium. They've been doing it for 24 years. It was a fundraiser for the Cleveland Food Bank.
Wow.
And everyone was there. The owners were there. The various football players, Josh Cribbs. I got Dick Ambrose. I think I got that right. He was there.
Wow.
It was so many people there. What's his name? Joel. I don't know this guy's name, but he was really, really cool.
So LaRick, what I want to get into is we want to get in and start talking about the Browns in this game that just passed and stuff. But before we do,
let's do it.
Before we do, and we definitely want to get Jason on board with that. Before we do though, tell them about this special event we got going on that we putting. We kind of letting the cat out the bag, but we got some major things in the works.
Absolutely.
All right, cool. So we're doing what is called the Browns right now. It's going to be called the Browns Appreciation Day event and expo. And I've already been getting responses. So I'm excited about the expo part because it's really for Browns fans that are entrepreneurs.
That's right.
So, so entrepreneurs and others, but we're calling out Browns fans. We're calling out entrepreneurs that are Browns fans. that are going to join us in doing a collective of activities at a location. We'll disclose that once we get it locked in, but it's going to be huge, and it'll be a lot of activities. But the best thing that's going to come out of it, which I mentioned to some of the Browns yesterday, is what we call the big picture. And the big picture is just going to be all of us rocking one major shirt that really announces our appreciation for them and celebrating them. And we got a really nice spot we're going to take the picture in, and we're going to get that picture shipped off to them, and hopefully they'll be able to put it somewhere where they can see it. And one of the real reasons why we're doing it is our thought is appreciation wins games. And a lot of these guys are young. They're young. They're just starting off. And what got them to the NFL was that they were always valued and appreciated. But sometimes you get on that field of life and business and the game, and it gets scary out there. As soon as you drop a ball, we forget. I see people forget that these are just young men with a dream, and appreciation still works. Hey, man, thank you for showing up and playing hard for us. Thank you for choosing to represent our city, and thank you for being all that you can be and being an inspiration for other young people to get up and work hard at their dreams.
Absolutely.
So we're literally going to unpack that, and we hope that it spreads the love throughout the city, just to get people to understand how appreciation wins games in life, in the sports game, in a game of life, in the game of business. Anywhere you appreciate, you can change the game. So that's kind of an oversimplification.
Kind of to piggyback on that, man, the Browns, Jason, I'm sure you know this, the Browns fans is like the biggest fan base in all of football.
It is.
It's like humongous. It's like, man, we got a guy who called in from Sweden one time.
Sweden, I was like,
he was a Browns fan. You know what I'm saying?
He loved the Browns, man. He was going off, man, too.
Right. Speaking of appreciation, Jason.
Yes.
How do you appreciate this last game this Sunday?
Oh my goodness.
Oh man. I'm happy we got the W, because in my 18 years of doing the Browns bunch, this Sunday will be the first ever tailgate that we are 1-0.
Right.
It was 17 years. 17 years.
18 years.
It's been 18 years. Yeah. So this Sunday will be the first time ever that we're 1-0 going into our tailgate. So we're all excited about that.
You know,
it was a closer game than I expected and I wanted. I felt like Stefanski took his foot off the pedal. Got a little conservative fourth quarter. When he didn't go for that field goal, and he went for it on fourth down. I just knew right then and there that was going to bite us in the ass, and it almost did.
It almost did. But can I break it down a little bit, man? I enjoyed the game, and to me, we are in dire need of a quarterback. That we do have a quarterback, which is Deshaun Watson. But the quarterback that they did have in the game, too much don't like that quarterback. I just don't. I'd rather they start the other guy, Dobbs. So what's his name, Dobbs?
Yes.
I thought if they would have started him, we would have done a whole lot better on that field as far as connecting with some of the receivers and the tight ends. The guy overthrew he overthrew three times. He was wide open and just overthrew the guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know if it was nerves or everybody keep telling me to give this guy a chance, give him a chance. But I never liked this quarterback. I didn't like him.
Wow.
That's just me personally saying I don't like this.
What do you think? What do you think?
What's his name? The quarterback name is Brissett. What's his name?
Brissett. Okay, pull Brissett up, man. We're gonna pull him up on the screen. What do you think about Brissett? While we on that, Jason.
He's definitely a career backup. I mean, we're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place right now.
Wow. Yes, we are.
I mean, as much as I hate to admit it, Baker is better than Brissett, and that's not saying much. I think Baker's a middle of the road guy.
Right.
But I think he's a little bit more skilled as a starter than Brissett is. Brissett's the kind of guy you bring in to basically manage the game. He's not going to win you the game. He's not going to march you down the field. He's not going to excite you with throws. He's
too cautious.
Yeah, it's just and it didn't help that he really didn't play in the preseason. I thought we should have played the hell out of him,
That's
just,
what
just to
OG
see what
was
he's
saying.
got.
But Dobbs did real good in the preseason. To me, he just
Well,
felt
I could probably do good against third stringers too. So let's not get our hopes up about that.
right. A lot of people say he don't have enough experience in the game, but I know I've seen him on the Pittsburgh Steelers sideline a few times.
Hey, LaRick.
And I've seen him start a few times.
Hey, LaRick, what did you think, just from your experience? What did you see? Did you see anything with the game? Did you see the
What do you
game?
mean? Did I see it in the game?
Did you see the game?
I ain't seen no game. I just heard that we won.
Well, that's we
Come
love.
on, man.
Hey, man, we love getting this type of input right here.
Well, I'll tell you this. We got a heck of a defense. I don't know why they let up in that third quarter, man. I don't know why. We got a hell of a defense, and we got a hell of a kicker. Oh, my God. This dude
Oh my
is,
goodness.
we finally got, he must be Phil Dawson's son. He has to be, right? What do you feel about that, about the kicker, the guy who kicked the field goal, Jason?
What was his name? What's his name, Chase?
His name is York.
His name's Cade York from LSU.
Spell the first
LSU.
name?
From LSU.
Cade York.
Cade York. He's got a leg,
Oh,
and
wow.
I'm glad he's on
him
our
right there.
team. And
Number
let's see
three.
if he
Number
can keep-
three, man.
Yeah.
Number three. There you go.
The hell out of that ball, man, for real. He did. He kicked that ball.
It
like
was
he
some guy yesterday that they went crazy, doing cheering over when he came up to the mic. I wonder was that him? I'm trying
It
to.
might have
see what he
been
looked
York.
like.
It might have been York.
They took it to the roof over everybody. So
It
my
might
it's
have
like a-
been York. Because he said he won that game for us, man. He won it because
that
we
may
had,
have been him. That probably was him then because they really roared. Everybody else they clapped for, but when they called this whatever his name was, they went crazy. I'm like, who is he?
right. That might have been the kicker.
I'm gonna send you his picture in a second, Nick.
Wow. Hey, Jason. OG came and watched the game over my house. Right?
Oh, my
The whole
God.
time he was like, "We gonna lose." He don't want us to lose. He kept saying, "We gonna lose"
I just thought
because of how we did Baker.
Because of how we did Baker Mayfield, it was not, that was just not, it was kind of messy. I kind of like Baker Mayfield. I don't think we gave him enough time to develop as a quarterback. You know what I'm
We
saying?
gave him 4 years.
3. Or was it? You sure
No,
it
he
was
was with
4?
us for 4 years.
4 years? Okay, 4 years.
I mean, one of them he was hurt most of it, but he
Right.
had 3. He had 13 games he played in his first year. He played the whole season his second and third year, and then he got hurt a few games into his fourth year.
But
He just honestly he came out hot his rookie year,
hot, right? He
but
did.
then he got stagnant. He actually regressed when other quarterbacks like Josh Allen
Oh, you're right, right.
blossomed into what he is. Man, that guy's a rock star.
But since he became our quarterback, we became playoff contenders. We did go to the playoff. We hadn't been in the playoff in how long before he got to be the quarterback?
2002.
Okay, 2002. He comes in, he get us to the playoffs, right?
Well, the only thing I will give Baker a praise on, yeah, you are right. The Browns, there was a lot of hype on us, and we became a playoff contender.
Yeah.
The hype on Baker lured free agents to actually want to come to Cleveland.
Right.
So I am grateful for that. Also,
Yeah.
the hype on Baker and the Browns got us the NFL draft. Let's keep it real. We never would have got the draft if it wasn't for all that hype.
If it
on
wasn't for all
Cleveland.
that hype, you're right. You absolutely.
So-
I just think that they should have parted ways with him a little bit better than what they did. They promised him, just go ahead and home good. It was almost like they say, well, go have the surgery. And then once you get through having the surgery, you're going to be our franchise quarterback. Don't worry about nothing. And while he was under the knife having surgery, they went shopping for another quarterback. That was just wrong, man, to me.
OG said it was karma. We thought we was gonna lose, Jason.
I mean, did y'all see how it was going? We was whooping.
Yeah,
we was
I mean,
whooping them.
Yeah. My prediction prior to the game was I kept saying to myself and some people, I'm like, here's what's going to happen. Everything that Baker didn't do for us in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes left in the game, he's going to do against us.
Wow.
He's going to be down by 3 or 4. He's going to be down by 3 or 4. He's going to march him down the field. They're going to get the go-ahead score, and they're going to win. That's Baker could not do that with us. He was,
Right.
I believe in all the chances. I think his percentage is like 12.5% winning percentage.
Right.
When down by a certain amount of points with a few minutes left in the game. So Some guys are elite, which Deshaun is elite. If Deshaun can come back and play like he did in 2020 and prior,
my God,
then we got a top 7 or 8 quarterback.
It's over.
Honestly, there's about 20, I'd say about 21, 22 quarterbacks in the NFL I'd rather have over Baker on our roster. So
absolutely.
Hey, when does Deshaun actually play? He comes in. What do you project? When does he play, and when do you predict when he comes in is going to happen?
If the Browns are not at least 6-5 when he comes back, we're not making the playoffs. He's gonna have some struggles. He's gonna have some miscues because he hasn't played in a while.
Right.
So he might need a game or two. So if we're not 6-5 or better, I don't think we stand a chance at making the playoffs.
I don't think this quarterback can take us to 6-5 or 7-5 or something.
Well,
like that.
Our first 4 games are all winnable games. We're gonna have to rely on our running game and our defense.
Right. We got some hell of a runners. Right.
So if we can go 4-0, which is definitely doable.
Right.
I think we stand a large chance to go 6-5, 7-4. If we don't go 4-0, who knows? Honestly, because we're gonna lose to the Chargers.
Well,
let's be honest.
I would say this because you said something that made a whole lot of sense. We haven't been going into our home game 1-0. So maybe that's like a something special that's gonna happen for the Browns. Maybe we will go 4-0. Maybe we'll go 5-0. Who knows?
Hey, fellas, I predict that by the time Deshaun Watson plays, we'll have 8 games under our belt.
Don't you go
That's
crazy.
what I predict.
I don't. No.
You think we're going to be 8-3?
I hope so. That would be wonderful.
That's what I see in my spirit, and I hope it hears it.
If they stick Dobbs in, we'll be 8-3. I'm just saying. The boy looked real good in preseason.
Hey, LaRick, I'm just curious. What's your prediction, LaRick?
And I'm right there with you, man, with the 8-3, just because you said it, and we doing our appreciation event.
Oh yeah.
And appreciation wins games, so we'll be able to do the unbelievable, unthinkable with this thing on this juice we about to get a team.
Exactly.
They need all the help. Good. What do y'all guys think about our running backs, Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb?
I think they're the reason why we won on Sunday.
Man, are you?
Guys, we would have lost by 14, 16 points.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And then they had the thing about they didn't want to pay Kareem Hunt what he was asking for, and this boy's actually good, man. I mean, seriously, he's just as good as Chubb to me. You know what I'm saying? It's like a 1-2 punch.
One thing I noticed with Chubb is he does not get tackled by the first man.
Oh no.
He just does not tackle by the first guy. He's a little ball of muscle. Kareem's more of a scat back. He's more of a east and west, not a north and south.
Right.
He's way better out of the backfield.
Oh yeah.
Throw a screen to him, hit him on a slant.
He gone.
I feel you on that.
And Chubb is like you said.
We were both on the field at the same time because we did not use them like that last year. It was nice to see them both on the field.
Right.
Yeah, because they were stupid. I think we got one more problem, man, with this, besides waiting on Deshaun Watson. Our play calling, man. I still don't like our play calling.
I gave Stefanski a nickname. It's Stiff Anthony.
You gave him a stiff what?
You gave him a new name.
It's Stefanski, but it's spelled Stiff, like stiff. He really is. Our offense is so. I mean, you go to Baskin Robbins, and there's 31 flavors, right? And then there's the Cleveland Browns offense. It's right there in the left corner. It's called vanilla ice cream. It's boring as hell. He might script the first 15 plays. There might be some uniqueness to our play calling, but after that, it's so cut and dry and predictable.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, Baskin Robbins, go get you some ice cream.
You know who running the city?
Oh yeah.
You know it.
But I'm a diehard Browns fan, win or lose. If I was down with them when they didn't win not one game, and I was down with the Browns, you couldn't talk about the Browns in front of me without me having to almost want to fight you about my Cleveland Browns. I'm a Browns fan from day one. I'm going to be a Browns fan when they win. So when the Browns do win, all these people that's not on the bandwagon now, don't get on the bandwagon then.
Keep that same energy. Keep that same energy.
Because I believe the Browns is going to do wonderful this year. I hope this quarterback settle in and do what he got to do. I really do. But I don't see him playing too many games if he's still overthrowing folks when this boy died. I'm just saying. I watched him play through preseason. To me, he won that job. He won that job hands down. But hey, it's politics and football. They're gonna use who they got, which is the dudes.
See, what I'm not understanding is why did we let?
Go ahead, say it. Go ahead and say it.
I'm drawing a blank on his name right now. Why
the one that's advanced he brought with him?
Yes.
Why did we let him go? Why? I don't understand that. Why? I don't understand it. He would have definitely got us 8 games for real.
Wow.
Yeah.
I forget his name. I mean,
it literally was on my brain when I was about to say it, and then I drew a blank. What the heck was his name?
Why did they get rid of him? Why? I don't understand that. Savancy brought him over to Cleveland with him.
Correct. He knows the offense. He's been a starter. He's played in playoff games. He's advanced to the NFC Championship.
Man, they got rid of him. I just put my head. I just couldn't believe it. I could not believe when they did that. And I think our quarterback situation would have been solved because this dude knows, like you say, he knows the offense, he knows the plays, and he knows how to read defense. He know how to read them. Just like Baker Mayfield knew how to read defense, he did too. Baker was just too short for me. He was just too short. He couldn't see over the line.
Well, a funny thing about you saying Baker short, my cousin was actually in Charlotte for the game.
Right.
And he asked a couple Panthers fans sitting right in front of him what they thought of Baker, and their response was, he's short.
Right.
Wow.
Well, he's not short. He's not shorter than the Cardinals quarterback, but he's short.
His name was Case Keenum. I don't know why I drew a blank.
Yeah, Case Keenum. Yeah. That's his name. Case Keenum.
He wasn't bad, was he?
Hell no, he wasn't bad.
I believe now your whole 8-3 prediction. I think if we had Case Keenum still, 8-3, 7-4 is definitely.
That sounds
doable.
really like Case Keenum. We could have done that. We could have done just that. But this quarterback here, I'm just saying. I don't know if y'all saw what I saw. It was like he was too careful.
I saw him throw a Hail Mary duck that we got bailed out on. That's what I saw.
Right. And his bootleg was real slow. You see the bootleg he did? I said, oh my God. This dude is slow.
He's almost as slow as Bernie.
Man. And Bernie, I think Bernie was faster than him with 2 left feet. Man.
Hey, how y'all think Myles Garrett did?
Oh, he did excellent, man. He did his job.
2 sacks. I predicted. My guess was 2 to 3 sacks. So he did what I expected. I mean, he was the highest rated defensive player for Week 1.
That's right. And I think he cut Baker Mayfield a break because they all in real life they all friends for real. Baker, him, Chubb. He couldn't understand why Chubb wasn't commenting on him leaving, on how he left. Chubb didn't say a word. Doing. That's why I kind of like Chubb. Chubb is a strictly go-to-work guy. Look, I come here to work. I come here, I don't want to smile. Even when he scored a touchdown, he already even smile. You know what I'm saying? He's strictly business, man, and I like that. I think
he's a lot like that's how Barry Sanders was.
Yeah.
Barry Sanders never celebrated a touchdown.
No. He come in to work, and he ain't even busted loose yet. He ain't even did that yet. Chubb going to bust loose. I predict he going to bust loose in that Jets game.
Who we play next, y'all?
The Jets.
I could see a 45, 50-yard run easily.
45, 50-yard touchdown run. I see it coming. It is. Because if you don't wrap him up, if you don't wrap Chubb up, Chubb going to run you over and keep going. For real.
Man.
And then we got a couple other running backs. What's another guy named Ford? Oh, Ford. No, the guy Ford.
Ernest Johnson and Ford.
Yeah.
I was going to say, what happened to the Ernest Johnson?
Him too. But they need to put one of them as a punt returner bringing the ball back. Either Ford or him. Why don't they do that? Special teams.
Couldn't tell you because we have Stefanski as our coach. The same guy who let Baker play all last year.
Hurt. Would not sit that boy down for nothing.
So, Jason, you called him. You said Stiff Ansky, right?
Stiff fancy.
Yep, Stiff Ansky.
I think a couple. I think some of them plays almost made us lose the game Sunday.
Man,
He got way too conservative too early.
Too early.
I mean, we let them back into the game, defensively and offensively. We weren't aggressive.
Right. What really pissed me off is when they was down to the 10 with they was like first and goal and they couldn't score a touchdown. They kept trying to throw it, just run it in.
If you get that close, you got too many good running backs not to run that ball in. Then it was a point in time where they let the defense just broke all the way down for some reason. Left a gap so big I could have ran in. Baker Mayfield was just shot right on. I said, come on. Did you see that play?
Yeah, he shot.
When Baker Mayfield just runs straight up the middle, come on, man. Untouched, nothing. Straight into the end zone. I don't know, was the defense tired or was they wore down or did they just give him a pass? I don't know.
Well, you saw Baker's face when we before the game. You saw what happened before the game. After you see him on the screen, Jason. I know Lyric didn't watch, man. Baker's face said it all in the beginning of the game. He didn't even wait till they started the game. What happened? He
didn't even wait till they got through finished singing the national anthem. He just took off. All right, let's go. Fuck that. Let's go. Let's play this game. Fuck the national anthem. Let's go. They wasn't even finished singing yet. He just took off, ready to go.
He gotta feel some type of way, man. I'm just thinking of how he felt in the locker room afterwards.
I'm glad we don't play him again this year. I'm glad we got that out the way.
Well, he didn't do anything special. I mean, he had Baker-like numbers. If you take away that 75-yard touchdown pass
right
to Anderson, which was blown coverage, that's all that was.
That's all it was.
If you take that away, Baker only had 160 yards and 0 touchdown passes. He had a Baker-like performance.
And normally, if he was playing with Cleveland, he'd overthrew him.
Yeah.
And how many picks did he throw? He threw one.
He threw one.
He good for one each game.
He threw one. But I just don't like the feel of the cardiac. You know, when they say the cardiac kids, every game got to be a nail biter. Every game. Why?
Yeah.
Why can't we just go out and just beat somebody and just whoop on them? Don't get off the gas. Mash on the gas. Keep going. Don't get relaxed. Keep going.
Okay.
I don't understand that, man.
We do got the Jets next. If we don't beat them by at least 16, we're doing something wrong.
Definitely doing something wrong. We supposed to really whoop on them. You know what I'm saying? And he's absolutely like, if we don't beat them by at least 16 points, it's got to be the play call. It's got to be. Got to be.
I sent you that picture, Mick. Did you see it?
The picture?
On your phone to see which player that is.
You texted to me. I'm about to pull it up. I'll pull it up on the screen then.
It's going to be blurry. I just froze it from the.
Was his number 3?
They didn't have a number. They all had on regular clothes.
Oh, he ain't had no number on. Yeah, okay. Right.
How do I forward this to you? I'm about to forward
Cheers to see if this that kicker y'all was talking about.
I'm forward this.
What's his name again, Jason? The kicker?
Cade York.
Cade
number 3.
York. Right.
Oh, I guess I could Google Cade York, huh?
Right.
Okay, I know what I'll do. So, fellas, what's next on the agenda, OG?
What do you mean?
To talk about?
That's all I'm going to talk about is that game, man, and how can we get better and how can we actually get through the rest of the games we got to get through with this quarterback, man, because I don't think
the mentality we have to have is we've got to be proactive.
Right.
Because if I'm the Jets, if I'm the Falcons, if I'm these other teams that are coming up in the next few weeks, the game plan is simple:
stop the run
and force Jacoby to beat us with his arm. He didn't show us much the other day, so take away the run and force Jacoby to make the throws.
Right.
I would jam the receivers, play man coverage, and stick 8 in the box.
That's right.
And I mean, it sounds easier said than done, but that's what it is.
Right. And I think they're going to do just that because they're going to force him to throw that ball. And they're going to see how good everybody say, oh, he's good. He's on point. He hit his target, but I don't see it. I don't see it with this guy.
And I watched Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper runs great routes, and he gets open.
Right.
I mean, every receiver says they're always open. Amari Cooper really is open 70% of the time. He's going to get frustrated if he's not getting his stats.
Right.
Just like OBJ got frustrated. He wasn't
frustrated, man. But Baker couldn't hit OB if he wanted to, man. That dude, all he had to do was throw it in his vicinity. Just throw it over there by him. He ain't got to be on point. Just throw it up. He coming down with the ball. He can catch the ball with one hand over somebody. One hand. Stick him. One hand. So the other guy you're talking about, he was open all game. He was actually open. But they failed to hit him. He kept doing little dump off passes. I mean, that was cool, but you can't continue to keep doing it to win these football games. They say defense win game and quarterbacks fill seats, right? Right? Mm-hmm. Defense win games and quarterback fill seats. I don't feel it with this quarterback. I just do not feel it with him. Wow. I wish we could have got the one guy they was going after from the 49ers. What's his name? That they was trying
Garoppolo?
They was trying to get him.
Yeah.
He'd have been a little bit
Garoppolo wouldn't have came here for...
I got him up on the screen now, fellas.
Is that Whedon? I mean, is that York?
Whedon. Yeah, it's Brandon Whedon.
That's Brandon Whedon. That's Whedon. Right.
Oh, okay. What was his role?
He's our quarterback. We took him in the first round, number 26 overall. I was actually...
Oh, okay.
He was an old quarterback.
He's our old quarterback.
Right.
Was he any good, you think?
No, he was good in college because he was throwing to Justin Blackman, which made him look like a rock star.
Yes, he did.
Sometimes sometimes there's quarterbacks that make average wide receivers look better than they really are, and then there's a flip side to that. There's great wide receivers that make average quarterbacks look better than they are. That's what happened there.
What's the quarterback for the Cincinnati Bengals name?
Joe Burrow?
Burrows.
I like Joe Burrow.
I took him in my fantasy team. I love Joe Burrow.
I wish that the Cleveland Browns had Joe Burrow.
Wow.
With what we got now, that's instant Super Bowl.
Well, you the one told me they had talks of getting Colin Kaepernick.
Kaepernick?
Yeah.
We need to stop. That dude hasn't played football in 5 or 6 years. We got to stop talking about him.
Yeah, it's over with for him. He ain't played this. But I don't know. He's still been out there, Like I will hope that Deshaun Watson is still throwing the ball and doing all that and not sitting on the couch eating potatoes watching the game. I hope he's not doing that. I hope he's not sitting at home.
I hope he's not getting massages.
Right.
Cut that out.
And especially happy endings.
I hope he's into acupuncture now.
Right. He like, somebody hurry up, get me a happy ending stat. I don't know, man. I just felt he was railroad to me, man. The man ain't raped nobody. He ain't did nothing wrong. The courts couldn't even bring him up on real charges. You know what I'm saying? And yet they still find him and suspend him 11 games. Like the first lady said, she said 6 games, right?
Correct.
Why would you go against what she said? She said 6 games.
That's the thing that blows my mind in all of this. Like Goodell specifically hired this woman based on her credentials.
Yes.
To handle shit like this.
Right.
And I honestly believe that when he hired, he's like, okay, she's gonna throw. She's a female. She's older. She's a white woman. She's gonna throw the book at Deshaun Watson.
But she
couldn't. And when she didn't do it, he was like, oh shit, my plan backfired. Now I got to step in. He basically undermined her, and it's not a good look for him. It's not a good look for the league. Because I mean, what did you think Deshaun's the only guy doing stupid shit like this? No.
Man, you remember when Roethlisberger was supposed to have raped a few folks? You remember that?
I think he got 3 games for that.
3 games. He actually raped him, right?
I think didn't Robert Kraft got in trouble with some massage happy endings as well. I think he only lost like a 3rd or 4th round pick.
Here's a killer right here. Here's a killer, and I'm gonna use that word killer. Remember when the guy from Who was that? The Baltimore Ravens. What's his name? Ray Lewis. They killed 2 people. You remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
He didn't get all that.
That was right after the Super Bowl. Yeah, I remember that.
He didn't get all that type of suspension, did he?
No, but here's it's apples to oranges. Back then, social media wasn't such a driving force of everybody's decision nowadays.
He killed 2 people. I mean, come on now. They must have really had it in for Deshaun Watson, for real.
I think they had it more in for the Browns. When the Browns gave him that guaranteed contract.
Oh, they hated that. They hated that.
Well, that fucked up the whole NFL because now all these other teams are mad because now they got to pay their quarterbacks that money. Like, do you really think Kyler Murray's worth the contract that he got?
Oh, absolutely not.
No.
Absolutely not, man.
So all these quarterbacks are getting $250 million contracts with $200 million guaranteed.
We did that.
we started that trend, and that's basically why we're being punished.
Oh, we've been punished up one side, down the other, man. I just wow. Maybe I thought it, but you said it, so I'm gonna roll with you, Jason. Yeah, you thought it. I was thinking that the whole time. This is why they did that.
Yeah, it wasn't about Deshaun at that point. It was about the owners. The other owners were pissed off that their bottom dollar was getting touched, and it is what it is. I mean, we got 10 more games to get it right.
Well, I'm having faith. I'm gonna watch these games closely. I'm gonna tailgate. I'm gonna do all I can to try to wish them a win or will them to win or whatever I got to do to play my part in that with the walk 'em like a dog. My whole thing is I don't have anything against here we go Brownies, here we go Brownie. That's been our thing for the longest. But I want people to think that want people to think that we're like a brownie. When you think about brownie, what do you think about when you think about a brownie? Just think about it. Something sweet, right?
I think the first thing I think is there weed in there.
You said there's weed in there?
Is there weed in that brownie? I want to know
that. Absolutely, man.
You want some of it in
brownie. And the brownie is sweet. And the Browns ain't nothing sweet. We just ain't never been nothing sweet to me.
Well, isn't a brownie like, isn't that like, I could be wrong, but I doubt it. Isn't a brownie like a Cub Scout, like a Girl Scout? Aren't they called brownies?
Something like that, yeah. Well, we ain't nothing sweet. I'd rather them say, walk 'em like a dog. We gonna walk 'em. We gonna walk every opponent like a dog on all fours. I like that better. That's just me. Not because I made it up. Not because we came up with it. Not because nothing. I just like that better for the Cleveland Browns. You think about the hoof. You know who running this city? Hoof. You know what I'm saying? Walk 'em like a dog. We gonna walk 'em like a dog. You know what I'm saying? And every time I tailgate and do that, they go nuts when they score a touchdown and they play walk 'em like a dog. The whole place go nuts.
I definitely prefer the dog logo, not the new dog pound logo. The dog, the bulldog logo that they came out with in 05, 06.
Right.
I don't know why they ever got rid of that logo. I thought it was the coolest logo for us instead of the helmet and the L.
Did you see the dog on my logo?
Yeah.
You see the dog? That's a bully. He's not a bulldog, but he's a bully. And he look vicious, don't he? He look vicious. That's how I portray my Cleveland Browns. I want them to be just as vicious as every other team out there that's vicious. I don't want like the Pittsburgh Steelers coach and their whole staff cannot stand the Cleveland Browns. They do not like the Browns. I went to Pittsburgh one time and I said, "Do y'all have any Cleveland Browns stuff in this store?" You know what the guy did? He said, "Sure we do." He reached down behind the counter and put a garbage can up on the counter. I said, "What?" I couldn't believe it.
And he pulled the shirt out.
No, I asked him, y'all, I went into a sports store, a sporting goods store down there, and I said, y'all don't have anything that says Cleveland Browns? He said, "Oh, yes, we do." And reached behind the counter and put the garbage can up on the damn counter. I went off, but not too much because everybody in Pittsburgh had a Pittsburgh jersey on, from the kids to the old folks. Everybody wear Pittsburgh jersey. Everybody.
Well, you got people here still wearing Brady Quinn jerseys.
Yeah.
it blows my mind when I still see Johnny Manziel,
Johnny Manziel,
Brady Quinn jerseys. I mean, Kellen Winslow jersey. It's like, come on,
Charlie Fry. I seen the Charlie Fry jersey.
Yeah, you're cheap ass. And it's not like these guys. It's one thing if you're going to wear an old player, but if they were good, great, made
Jim Brown. I do have a Jim Brown jersey.
You want to wear those, but you're wearing players that were bust. You mean I almost want to give them like $50 to go get a new jersey.
Really?
You know what? I still have my Odell Beckham jersey. I paid $400 for that jersey at the Cleveland Browns Stadium. That's a real jersey.
You paid $396 too much.
That's I did, but I still rock it because he did go to the Super Bowl. If he left us, he went to the Super Bowl and won. And I have a Myles Garrett jersey. I do have a Myles Garrett jersey, and I want a Nick Chubb jersey. That's what I really want.
Yeah, see, I got smart years ago. I got a custom jersey made, my name, my number.
You know what? I'm going to do that. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have an OG Shanksta jersey.
There you go.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have an OG Shanksta jersey. That's what I'm going to do, man.
I got a Vinny Testaverde authentic from 1993, 94. I've got a Myles Garrett. I've got an autogram that I had custom made.
You know, my son, before he passed, he gave me a Terry Bradshaw jersey. He was a Pittsburgh, an autograph and everything. I still have that jersey. He gave me a Terry Bradshaw autographed jersey. My son. And I still have it. People want that. Every Pittsburgh person I know wants that jersey. And I'm not a Pittsburgh fan at all.
Hey, Jason, are you going to be at the Muni lot this Sunday?
Of course.
You don't even have to ask.
Of course. He's the Browns bunch. What, you think he's not going to be there?
Well, we're going to be down there. We're going to have a Welcome Like a Dog little setup there, and we definitely need you to come stop by, man.
We're going to stop by where you at, too. And we're going to, do what we do.
Lyric.
Bring your cameras because we have a special surprise for everybody this Sunday.
All right.
Are you serious?
Oh, well.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Rick ain't going to be there because he's going to be going back to South Carolina.
North
Carolina.
North Carolina? Okay. I got some folks
I better be
down
careful. I better be careful cutting back into North Carolina after this action that just happened here.
I got some folks down in North Carolina, man.
Yeah.
Charlotte, yeah.
Yeah, I'm on the Raleigh end.
Okay. I did a couple of shows, opened up a couple of shows for what's his name? What's the one guy name? Me and Big Moochie. I don't know if you heard of Big Moochie.
Pokey Bear.
He made Let Me See That Booty Bounce. That's a line dance king.
Oh, yeah.
Me and him, he took me on this tour with him. We did some stuff down in North Carolina, South Carolina, Alabama, but we did open a soulful tour down there with Pokey Bear, Sir Charles, what's the one dude named? Hell no to the no, hell to the no. Bishop Bullwinkle. Bishop Bullwinkle, Sir Charles, Pokey Bear, and a young boy named Tucker that was singing the blues. And we did it. I introduced them to my country line dance song called The Barnyard Shuffle, and they went absolutely ham.
Hey, we also want to make another special announcement that's going down, fellas, with Walk 'em Like a Dog. There will be a line dance called the Walk 'em Like a Dog Victory Line Dance. And everybody in the Muni lot going to be learning it. We got a special line dance king,
the
Robert
line
Johnson.
Dance king himself.
He's making up the line dance for it right now.
Robert Johnson is making up the Walk 'em Like a Dog line dance fiesta. It's gonna be off the chain, man.
And hey, Jason, we want to do it.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it in the Muni lot, so we want to do it a couple times over by us. We're gonna come by you and do it too.
All right.
Can you line dance, Jason?
If I have enough drinks in me, yeah.
And now, when the Browns win this Sunday,
we will win.
You're going to do the victory line dance, aren't you?
I'm going to do a lot of things when the Browns win. Not if, when. I'm going to be doing a lot. I took work off on Monday. I'm already planning right now. All right.
Do you know what Cleveland would be if we start the season off 2-0? Oh my goodness, man, that would be just man.
We already made history, man. So why not make it again?
We gonna keep going, keep it going. And I don't want none of them to change their draws. Everything you wore in that game, wear in this game. Mm-hmm. I'm serious. I'm dead serious.
Jason said, do that.
Yep. Whatever you ate for breakfast.
They say,
lunch,
why
and
y'all
dinner.
uniforms dirty? Didn't y'all wear that game when y'all played the Panthers? Yeah, we gonna wear it when we whoop y'all ass too. Now get on the other side of the field. Come on now.
Don't change a thing.
Don't change nothing.
We're going to have Rick's holding a special watch party with doing a Walk 'em Like a Dog line dance all the way from North Carolina.
From North Carolina.
There you go.
Over in Raleigh, right?
There you go.
I got some folks down there that know about OG Shanksta, man. You can just ask some folks
right.
about me down there. I got some folks, man.
Turn it up down there.
We did
Tailgate
that.
in Raleigh.
We did that concert down there, man. They was bum rushing me for autographs, wanted me to come to their little parties and stuff like that. But we end up going down with DJ Centipede. He's down there now.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
Centipede.
Centipede is down there now. So,
That's what's up.
yeah. So we ended up going to his thing, and we had a good man. We had a ball, man. I think I had sex with a midget that night. I think I did. I know I
hilarious.
did. A little midget. He had a little feet.
You know that's on my bucket list.
And that's on your bucket list. That's on OG. Y'all got a matching bucket list.
Hey, Jason, me and you got to
have
get
to have
together,
a
man. I got to have one.
I have to have a midget.
I want one hanging around my neck like a medallion, for real. Don't move. Be still.
Actually, I want like a 6'5" chick. I want to be the meat of that sandwich.
I know that's
She-Hulk, like She-Hulk.
I want me a midget bad as hell, man. I'm going to get one, too, man. I'm going to have a chain around her neck. You going too far. You going too far. Be still.
Hey, fellas, we getting ready to kind of wrap it up here.
Got to wrap it up.
What I want to say, we've been on for about 50 minutes. We usually go about an hour. Any last words you want to say about the Cleveland Browns and give a shout out to all your social media, what you got going on, Jason?
Like I said, we've got our 14th annual Dogs for the Dogs charity event for local dog shelters coming up on October 23rd. It's a Sunday, the Browns versus Ravens game at Grindstone Tap House in Berea.
That's an away game?
It's an away game, yeah. Tickets will be $30. It includes all you can eat and drink from noon until 3 p.m.
Okay.
And there will be tons of door prizes, 50-50 raffles, giveaways, and gift baskets.
And if you need me to come down and perform Walk 'em Like a Dog, I will do it live.
All righty.
Oh, yeah.
We'll talk about that.
We will talk about
line
that.
dance and all of that.
Oh, yeah. So there it is, y'all, the Browns bunch.
Rick, what you got to say?
You know how we do.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, man, I'm just excited. I just want to make sure anyone that's listening that they reach out to you all and if they're Browns fans and entrepreneurs, we got something really special with that Browns Appreciation Day and Expo for the Browns and all their fans that run their own business. So it's going to be a nice little mix there. And we don't have the date yet. We'll have that settled tomorrow, but it is going to be in November. And it's going to be going to have a really nice space. And just want to make sure they reach out to the Walk 'em Like a Dog podcast team and just drop their name and email address, and we'll reach back out to you when we got a date.
And we will be passing out flyers for that this Sunday. We should have some flyers, right, man?
Yeah, we should have some flyers. And then
we're going to be going through that.
Jason, we need you to be a part of that Browns Appreciation Day in November.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
All right, just hit me up on it.
Sure will.
Well, fellas, I really appreciate y'all. And we're gonna walk them like a dog, fellas. And you guys now, we're gonna knight thee. You guys are official now, dog walkers. Give it up!
Give it up! Jason Winston and Calhoun!
Rick Calhoun.
Hey, it's going down like chicken wing, cornbread, and Kool-Aid, man. And we're gonna have some complimentary prizes. Jason, I got a surprise for you. I'm gonna bring you somebody down and bring you one of them little midgets down there for you. And say, here you go.
I was gonna say, if you bring me a midget, I'm gonna lose my shit. If you bring me a midget, you can cancel Christmas.
Oh, I'm bringing you one. I got to bring you. I'm gonna have one for you and one for me. They're gonna be like a set of bookends. And you gonna have one, I'm gonna have one.
And Lyric, he married, so he can't get no midget or nothing. But what do you want, Lyric? What do you want for Christmas, Lyric?
Hey, man, Hey man, I'm just gonna sit back and just enjoy life.
Hey, you being quiet, boy. I know his wife watching this podcast.
Hey, I want me some Browns tickets, man.
We gonna get you some Browns
make sure
tickets.
I got it to one of them Browns games.
But can I have a midget bring them to you? Can I have that? Can I at least do that?
All right, there you
This
go.
is from OG Shanksta, Mr. Calhoun. Can you take these tickets and reach up and give you the tickets? Can you do that? For real.
All right, that's what's up. I already know what the midget been through.
Right.
They give it to me, so I'll appreciate that.
Right on.
I just want to look down and see how big I look in her little nubby fingers. That's all.
Oh my goodness, man! You need to stop it right now.
Now, you getting the kind of scene. This used to be a PG station, a PG show.
I can do some big boy
But
things.
thanks to Jason.
Y'all ever see that movie Baby Boy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You remember when he was doing
With
that
Tyre-
duck? Remember when he was
with Tyre.
remember when he was doing that with what's the big guy name? He was doing that duck walk with that girl.
Vin Raines.
Vin Raines he was duck walking with the chick. You know, when he was making love to her, he was duck walking with her. See, my core ain't as strong as his is. I got a little guts in my but with a midget boy, I'm on my way.
Hilarious.
I forgot to tell you, Jason, OG raps and he does comedy.
Oh, I do comedy too, man.
We got some comedy shows.
That's another show. Yeah.
You guys are officially dog walkers.
Dog walkers. Give them a round of
And
applause.
you'll get your certificate. You'll get your certificates in the mail.
In the mail. It's going down.
You know what I'm saying? I just want y'all to know one thing, man. Jason and I know you know this, right? I know you know this.
You know who running the city?
Oh yeah.
I know y'all know that. All right, fellas. Man, I'm gonna sign y'all off, and then OG gonna do his little outro.
Yeah.
We gotta pay some bills and talk about our merchandise and stuff like that. And pleasure having y'all on. We're gonna have you guys come back real soon. I wanted you guys come on a video call, man,
Right.
so that we can go over some of the highlights of the game next time, stuff like that.
All right, it's on, definitely.
All right, y'all.
All right,
Appreciate
fellas.
y'all, man.
I'll be ready for the next game. I'm gonna watch it so I can be ready to
Man,
tune
could you
in.
watch the game, Calhoun?
I'm
Watch the
watching.
game.
It's on. And I got my Brown shirt right here. I'll make
Put
sure
it
I think
on.
about Carolina with you.
And put the Welcome Like a Dog shirt on too, man. Put it on out
Yes,
there.
sir. I got it.
Represent.
Hey, I want to also say,
Represent.
hey, Lyric and Jason, please share, like, and subscribe, and share, the podcast and all the Welcome Like a Dog sites, man, to your people, man. We really, honestly, our goal is really to have Welcome Like a Dog be a household name where everybody in the whole world is saying Welcome Like a Dog, like they did the Dog Pound. And what happened was the Cleveland Browns actually bought the Dog Pound from Hanford and Dixon and them. So we really want a license to get a licensing deal with the Browns and merchandise.
We got that going right now as we speak. So we working on that. You know what I'm saying?
And-
We're working on that.
All right, that's what's up.
Yeah.
All right, fellas, y'all have a
Already
blessed
done.
day, man.
All right,
y'all.
take care. All right,
Peace.
all right, guys. Take care.
Man, OG, that was a great show today.
Great show,
I know the
man.
fans pretty much. I'm sure they was excited about Jason Wiss from the Browns bunch.
Oh yeah.
And they really didn't know
And
Lyric
my man-
yet, but they
And
got
my man
to know
Lyric
now.
Calhoun and my man Robert Johnson Jr. is going to be doing the victory line dance for the barnyard. No, not the barnyard shepherd. The Walk 'em Like a Dog. He's going to be doing that line dance, y'all. This is the line
Like
dance
a
king.
dog line.
He is going to be the official guy doing that victory dance for the Walk 'em Like a Dog project. So it's going down like chicken wing, cornbread, and Kool-Aid in that order. Y'all heard it straight here from OG Shanksta. With no further ado, y'all, we gonna leave y'all with our anthem song that we know y'all love so much, and we love it as well. As we
You
love
know
our
who running the
beloved
city?
Cleveland Browns. Let's go, y'all.
Play it, my man.
Who running the city?
Oh yeah.
Walk 'em like a dog.
We gonna walk 'em like a dog.
Walk 'em like a dog. We gon' walk 'em like a dog. Walk 'em like a dog. We gon' walk 'em like a dog.
Hey man, I'm trying to stay focused. The NFL, it won't let me. It's like it's pounding inside me. Sometimes I think it's beyond me.
You know who running the city. You know who running the city. The Cleveland Browns getting gritty, like tap water from a city. You know who running the city. You know who running the city. The Cleveland Browns getting gritty, like tap water from a city.
I got the keys to my city. The dog pound is getting gritty. They stampede through the city. Hey, Cleveland's on fire. Come check out the city. The Browns is hot like it's sunny. We tailgating every Sunday. Like prime time on the Monday, we hitting them hard and leaving them running. Hey, Miles Garrett is a beast. It's hard to keep him on the leash. You don't believe me? Check the street. We hot in the kitchen and bringing the heat. get him out the house. Stephen A, shut your mouth, my city's on fire, ain't no putting it out.
You know who running the city. You know who running the city. The Cleveland Browns getting gritty, like tap water from a city. You know who running the city. You know who running the city. The Cleveland Browns getting gritty, like tap water from a
Hey
city.
man, I'm trying to stay focused. The NFL, it won't let me. It's like it's pounding inside me. Sometimes I think it's behind me.
You know who running the city. You know who running the city. The Cleveland Browns getting gritty, like tap water from a city. You know who running the city. You know who running the city. The Cleveland Browns getting gritty, like tap water from a city.
Cut the whole city down the ride. We keep a spirit in the sky. We 747 bound. Yeah, we ain't never coming down. You can drop us off in the stands with 100,000 Brown fans. You know what's going down with the orange and brown. You better back it up. We ain't playing. Hey, fair shake ain't no robbery. I'm a Brown fan, so don't knock me. If they win or lose, I ain't singing the blues. We still cheering them on. You can't stop me. We pushing through 'cause we coming. Get Chill the ball and he's running. Boy, ain't no future in stunting. We a playoff team, so stop fronting.
You know who running the city. You know who running the city. The Cleveland Browns getting gritty, like tap water from a city. You know who running the city. You know who running the city. The Cleveland Browns getting gritty, like tap water from a city. You know who running the city. You know who running the city. The Cleveland Browns getting gritty, like tap water from a city. You know who running the city. You know who running the city. The Cleveland Browns getting gritty, like tap water from a city.